He was with Coach Tantan Banal and the rest of the Rizal Golden Coolers. But remember, he was a part of that Season 2 champion team. It's first shot. Takbo sa kabila. Enzo Hoson to Jammer Hamito. That's good.
Really quick attack. Enzo Hoson, and probably a little bit more from, Marvin Junicio.
Why not?
Those two players na pwede talagang step up dito. But
yeah, and that's numbers for South Cotabato. Daylight, Jammer Hamito with a one-handed slam.
And a legit big man. Exciting times for the South Cotabato Warriors. Mix into that.
Wow, it's not yet done for South Cotabato. State Teodoro just scored for Mindoro. But with that loss to Mark Cruz, this really is a golden opportunity for Eloy Tan to step up.
Oo, magandang opportunity talaga because Eloy Tan, we all know what he's capable of with Marikina. He was the leader of that team. And I think
it's going to be another outlet pass and an easy basket for Jervy Cruz. I got to talk to Eloy Tan, and he told me that he recognizes if you still have a Nico Elorde in the rotation.
Oh, absolutely. But I just have to say this. Mindoro has been poor in getting back in transition in the first 2.5 minutes of this ball game.
To win, they would either have to be very efficient with their shooting or they really have to control the pace. And as we know, their pace is not fast.
And Jervy Cruz, though, when he plays like this, Jervy parang hindi na pilit yung galaw nila.
Well, it could be the best wake-up call that they could have at the middle part of our season as JJ Caspe just scored. He's a guy who has been stepping up for Mindoro, especially home game sometime.
We'll have to check with our team here as Jervy Cruz.
What a start. They're still perfect from the field. The white shirts in this matchup. They're 7 out of 8 from the field. Paul Desiderio, a good look. That's good.
Paul Desiderio, instant offense, can't leave it.
Normalized for South Cotabato in the perspective of Mindoro. They missed 3 times from the field after converting on their first 7. Ken Bono, cross-court pass, and there's the 3-pointer.
And how about that? And finding your center, who's very accurate from beyond the arc. 2 of 5 so far, 3-point shooting for Mindoro. South Cotabato, 3 makes.
Well, that's why you describe them as a potent inside-outside duo. As
simula nung season, ang laki na rin ng nabawas kay Ken Bono eh.
At nakita rin natin yung quality of play niya, no, sa Delph. Pangat na pangat. As Caspe just scored. And that's a foul by Tete. It's like it has all been worth it for him as Enzo Hoson gives up the ball onto Larry Rodriguez.
Well, it's the same thing you draw up against with Jervy Cruz. It's the same thing with Larry Rodriguez as soon as he comes in.
Oh, that's the spot as well of Val Acuña. Now South Cotabato has 10 assists across. And the feed to Larry. Rodriguez took his time. That's actually an easy look for him.
Well, the problem here for Mindoro is
Chris Dumapig are in. So that's 3 former Marikina shoe masters. Marwin for 3. No good. Offensive rebound. And that is what Chris Dumapig does.
Well, nobody challenging Chris Dumapig there.
As Jordan Rios passes the ball to Paul Desiderio. Back to Jordan at the corner. Had to reset his footing, and that's a 3.
Well, amping it up.
Just saw some trailers. Desiderio will fire. That's good. Mindoro with an answer.
You gotta like it because alam mo kahit nakasona, active ang sona nila ngayon.
Before this game, I had a conversation with Lester Reyes as Tolentino misfires, but Larry Rodriguez was there for the cleanup. And Reyes said that they are in...
Si Jordan Rios, iba din talaga itong hulman ng laro niya. It's really more... Doesn't really care who, if he gets points or not. As Dumapig and same old problems to start the ball game, plaguing itong Mindoro.
Oh! Jordan Rios able to beat the buzzer with a 3-pointer. We were just first scored. The score is brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the Mpbl. But that Mindoro will go back home this coming July.
Wow. Exciting times para sa Mindoro, Tamaraws.
Tolentino just... Off to the left. Rebound Tolentino. South Cotabato will push again. They have numbers. And a gimme for Larry Rodriguez.
I can't believe Larry Rodriguez.
Rebound to Mpbl. A 3 for Paul Desiderio from downtown.
Paul Desiderio now up to 9 points.
As it is 37-27. A minute and a half gone by in the second. Another three-pointer. Kyle Tolentino. A bit too strong. And here's Jordan Rios. On to Paul. Desiderio fires. That's too easy.
Wow. Paul Desiderio.
And he wanted to go for the screen initially, so they missed him. That's another board and a putback for Lester Reyes.
Lester Reyes is not giving up.
Biggest lead was 14 in this game. And there's a conversion by Marvin Janicio. What key for them against South Cotabato? Get yourself in arm's length and then try to pull away by the end as Ken Bono scores in the interior.
We're gonna talk about buckets. Okay. Another crafty finish using the left hand.
The lead is 5. The biggest was 14. Tolentino, that's good. What a shot.
It's great to see Kyle Tolentino mix. Can't believe it. Confidence and kapal na mukha is in the same sentence. But Enzo Hoson, he's been on attack mode right from the get-go.
He hung in the air.
Yeah, too strong though.
On the other end, Tolentino with all the confidence in the world. He scores.
Yeah, beautiful sidestep there, galing kay Kyle Tolentino. Stop opponents from scoring. And if you're South Cotabato, and right now that you're in a good flow, you really have to capitalize. Because this team will hang around.
Mindoro has done it thrice in convincing fashions. Winning versus Abra, Pasay, and Iloilo. Already in the 6th season of the Mpbl. Can they do it again? Joseph Marquez for 3. Welcome back to the Mpbl. 48-41 now. 7 on the shot clock for South Cotabato. Elorde escapes and he scores.
Yun ang problema.
Great activity by Ken Bono. But that's good defense by Jammer Hamito.
Ayun, konting napagod konti si Ken Bono.
On the other end, there you go. Bono was late and it was basically a 2-on-1 for Enzo Hoson.
And it's very important. Yes,
it's really hard. And here's Jerby Cruz back with basketball, and that's a three-pointer.
I like what I'm seeing from Jerby Cruz.
Percentage is still at 55% compared to the 41 of Mindoro. A good look for Valacuna. There you go. Another conversion. That's their 8th three-pointer in this half. Halftime score is brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the Mpbl. Well, he did say that their last loss versus Iloilo was a wake-up call. Well, that is a usual tendency as Teodoro makes a three-pointer. When you win 7 straight games, there could be.
Iwasan ang depensa ni Nico Elorde.
And you know that he's going to shoot it after that shot fake. As Hoson leans in, and he gets the bounce.
Now we're getting the...
That's short. Rebound, Lester Reyes. And here's Mr. Tate Teodoro stepping back and making that three-pointer.
I tell you, the degree of difficulty of that three-pointer. Another member of that team is Jason Grimaldo.
Oh, there you go. A lot of bigs as Valacuna, the first finals MVP of the Mpbl, just made takbo ulit. Valacuna. Nice feed. Enzo Hoson for 2.
A great unselfish play from South Cotabato. And back the other way.
There's a cleanup by Lester Reyes. Everything happened so fast. And he did perform in their previous game versus Iloilo. Can he be consistent though?
And the week prior to that, as Kyle Tolentino knocks down the 3, he was the player of the week.
Yeah.
Balance right.
Tolentino has 2 threes in this game. And 10 in total for South Cotabato. Same goes for Mindoro as Adoy Estrella just scored. The Villar Coliseum has been friendly for our shooters. That's a steal. Pajarito bounces. Hoson. Lefty finish. 14 points for Enzo.
Just fence. As I think the moment they'll get a chance in this ball game.
So far, as Kent Ariar scores in the interior, the assists continue to come. Backs down, Bono takes his time, and he scores.
Ken Bono, what?
Paul Desiderio needs a teammate. Now he escapes.
Oh.
Tough shot. Off the glass and in.
Oh, wow.
Valacuna all day. Short. Rebound. Dumapig. And there's the cleanup.
And 6 point.
We're back with Ken. Kick out. Marquez. That's a three. His second in this game.
Ken Bo. Actually, Dumapig was taken out of the play already.
Nice feed. Cal Tolentino to Enzo Hoson.
Enzo Hoson, you see the freedom and the confidence.
Threes in the first half. 5 on the shot clock. Hoson onto his roller. Hamito, one-hander, yes.
Jammer Hamito is bumped up.
His third quarter score is brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the Mpbl. How else he can continue to shine for the white shirts as we take a look at our quarter scoring.
Well, South Cotabato with their lowest output so far in that third quarter.
Up top, Enzo Hoson. The bounce to Nico. Pass inside. Jervy Cruz, recovery. That's Delmar Mahaling on his first appearance. And an easy shot for Jervy.
How can you leave a year?
1 year lang ba yun? Yung MVP awards nila?
Oh,
Oh, Jervy Cruz making a three-pointer.
making him, an even more difficult player to guard dito sa ating liga.
How about one MVP answering the other? Ken Bono making a three-pointer.
Cotabato letting Mindoro off the hook with those outside shots. Okay lang kasi laman pa naman sila ng 18, but watch out, Paul Desiderio buckles down to work. Is still at 16 para dito sa Mindoro Tamaraws.
Oh, nice cut. Kyle Tolentino with a gimme. Great feed as well. Tino already has 6 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, but I think, isa pa sa, I'm waiting. Oh, syempre, you have a lot of energy, but when you mature and you get more experience and more with the way, parang hindi ka na nagsasayang ng movement sa loob ng court.
Caspe got the steal. Here he is rushing against Eloy Tan, and that's basket and one for JJ Caspe.
JJ Caspe, nangangalahati na yung ibang teams dito with their games in the regular season as Eloy Tan.
At mag-ano sila, mag-US sila.
Wow!
Anytime soon. As Christian Bajarito makes a three-pointer.
Pangkumpya.
It's Paul Desiderio against Valacuna. Desiderio escapes, and that is a layup.
One-on-one, pretty difficult to...
Has been a trend in the past couple of years, even in the NBA, that big men have been a part of the three-point shootout as Eloy Tan just drained the jumper.
Bono, you put him in the spots. Maganda talaga nangyayari, but talking about making things happen, opportunity.
OG din yan, kasama ni Maylan Landicho as Ken Bono makes a three-pointer. What I actually miss seeing is commanding the offense. Landicho. 30 seconds remaining. Landicho escapes, lefty layup. Ken Bono continuing to fire. That's a three. Will South Cotabato still shoot here? This final score is brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the Mpbl.